Virar is one of the most prominent railway stations on the western line of Mumbai Suburban Railway, with high-frequency local train connection to one of Mumbai's most frequented railway stations, Churchgate. By rail, the distance between Churchgate and Virar stations is 60 kilometers. The rail journey from Churchgate to Virar takes a minimum of about 1.5 hours and is the quickest and most preferred mode of transport for commuters on this route. Chintamani is one of the millions of people who commutes on the Churchgate-Virar rail route on a daily basis for work. Once on a weekday, Chintamani decides to take a half-day leave from work in order to organize a birthday party for his daughter in the evening on the same day. Chintamani leaves his office at about 1:30 p.m. and rushes to Churchgate station to catch a train to Virar. He arrives at Churchgate station and, as per his usual habit, checks for the next available train departing for Virar. He notices a 1:52 p.m. Virar slow train, which was scheduled to leave shortly, and decides to board it. For viewers who are new to Mumbai Suburban Railway System, a Virar slow train is one which stops at all the 27 stations between Churchgate and Virar, whereas a Virar fast train stops only at 14 stations between Churchgate and Virar. The train departs as per schedule and crosses the stations Marine Lines and Churni Road. At about 2 p.m., while the train is slowly departing from Grant Road station, Chintamani decides to check for the next available Virar fast train. He notices that at the next station, which is Mumbai Central, a Virar fast train is scheduled to depart at 2:05 p.m. He contemplates, makes up his mind, and then alights at Mumbai Central station at 2:02 p.m. In the ensuing 3 minutes, he changes the platform just in time to board the 2:05 p.m. Virar fast train. The train journey then continues smoothly until the train reaches Virar at 3:15 p.m. as per schedule. After alighting at Virar station, just out of curiosity, Chintamani checks the timetable of the Virar slow train, which he had let go of at Mumbai Central station. He discovers that the slow train was scheduled to reach Virar at 3:34 p.m. That is a good 19 minutes later than the fast train. On his way back home, Chintamani was elated at his discovery of saving 19 minutes and was proud of his decision of changing his journey midway from a slow train to a fast train. Hi, this is AK and you're watching my channel AK's Know-How. Today we are going to understand what one should do if one realizes that there has been a mistake in investing in any particular equity stock. You must be wondering, what has local train travel got to do with investing? Well, I'll explain that in a bit. Now, there are several reasons why one would feel like selling a stock. For example, if one needs money to meet a personal financial goal, or if one feels that the price of a stock has reached its fair value, or if the price of a stock in one's portfolio has risen so much that it has become a very big part of the portfolio. There is one more compelling reason to sell a stock, and that is when an investor realizes that a mistake has been made while buying the particular stock. Most people find selling a stock in this situation a very hard decision to make. They get emotionally attached to their stock pick even when they are wrong. Most people will think that, hey, the price is below my cost and I can't sell it because if I do, I'll have a loss. If the reason why one bought a stock no longer exists, then it should be sold pronto. It doesn't matter what it costs. The loss happened the day the wrong stock was bought and not on the day it will be sold. On the date of sale, an economic loss just becomes an accounting loss. Now, what are these two terms? Let us understand. Profit or loss is the most widely used financial metric in evaluating any financial investment. When a financial gain or loss is generated from any investment after deducting all associated costs from the sale proceeds, then it is known as accounting profit or loss. This is as per common understanding. However, economic profit is the most important metric which should be used for evaluating any financial investment. It is calculated after considering not just the explicit costs, but also the opportunity cost. What is opportunity cost? It is the potential benefit that an investor may stand to lose out when choosing one investment option over other available options. Let us go back to the small anecdote that I narrated at the beginning of this video. If you recall, Chintamani lets go of the Virar slow train and waits for 3 minutes in order to catch the next Virar fast train. These 3 minutes lost is an accounting loss. By taking the Virar fast train, he reaches 19 minutes before the Virar slow train. If he had chosen to continue with the Virar slow train, then the 19 minutes would have been his opportunity cost. So in that anecdote, Chintamani perfectly displayed how an investor should behave when one realizes that a mistake has been made. After all, just as train travel is a journey, so is long-term investing in a stock. Let me further explain this by way of an investment example. Whilst evaluating investment options, I decide to invest ₹100 in company A, which I feel is a better investment in comparison to company B. So let's say I buy company A. Later, I realize that its business fundamentals have deteriorated. I also happen to feel that company B is now a better investment option than company A. Now I have two options. Option 1, sell my investment in company A pronto and buy company B. In this scenario, the price of company A falls from 100 to ₹97, at which time I decide to sell it at an accounting loss of 3. I use the sale proceeds to buy company B, which is also available at ₹97. Over a period of time, the price of company B moves on to ₹119. But that of company A rises only up to ₹100. So at the end of the period, while I have incurred an accounting loss of 3, I stand to gain an economic profit of ₹19. Option 2. I continue to hold on my investment in company A. In this scenario, when the price of company A falls from ₹100 to ₹97, I decide not to sell it. Its price then moves on to 100 over a period of time, and I do not incur any loss on the investment. However, company B, which I could have bought at ₹97, rises up to ₹119 over the same period of time. While I avoided an accounting loss by holding on to company A, my decision had an opportunity cost of ₹19. So going wrong in a stock investment decision is absolutely normal. No matter how careful an investor is, there is always a likelihood of making a mistake. But holding on to a wrong stock simply because the market price is below its cost is an avoidable mistake. A seasoned investor would always focus on the economic profit and not just on the accounting profit. I hope this video has provided a very useful insight with respect to investing. Do let me know in the comments. See you and goodbye.